I signed up to do the marathon walk. In hindsight, it's after I did it, I thought about it and said, why at 65 would you decide on 26 miles when there is a 13-mile option or a 5K option? But I felt that I needed to do something that was a test. Your first reaction when you find out somebody's been affected, you take a step back and you go, oh, no. And then you see them and you see the people supporting them your outlook changes. Your outlook on your life says, hey, you haven't got it that bad. Because when you hear what they're doing, you hear the treatments that they go through, you can feel their stress, but they're not letting it bother them because they know that they're going to fight the good fight, and there's a good chance they're going to win this fight now. Buddy was older than me. I met him through work. Buddy's answer was, this is just a job. Our job is not as important as some other things outside of life. Buddy used to go and he'd go to Florida for spring training. And he was one of those guys that, players look at like, why is the big guy asking me for a signed ball? And then he'd come back and we'd be playing a golf tournament and someone would say, well, these autographed baseballs are all from Buddy Nelson. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I don't want them, but they can get money for the Jimmy Fund. Why not? Mook was the most innocent person you ever met in your life. He was straightforward and honest. He lived his life simply, but if he was your friend, he was your friend. I tell people Mook is the only person in my wedding party that was a non-family member. Mook lived and breathed the Red Sox. In fact, Mook was really good at always having a blue Red Sox hat. He didn't believe in any other colors. He's not doing green. I'm not doing it. Nope. And he must have worn the same hat for years. A friend of ours who worked at the Red Sox at the time got Mook to show up on the field. And sure enough, he introduced Mookie to Mookie. We have this picture, and they had a whole discussion of why they were called Mookies. And it was like two brothers just having a conversation. My goal when I started my fundraising was $6,665. If, again, due to certain ages, we grew up with push-button phones. If you type in 6665, it basically is Mook. I don't want people to think I'm doing it just to raise money. I want them to do it to remember Buddy and Mook. If I could say one thing to all the people out there supporting me, it's basically to say thank you. I never expected the outpouring of support that I've gotten. The Jimmy Fund just doesn't help do the research, but they help support those families when they're going through their treatments. They use the money to pay for transporting people. They pay for putting people up downtown. It's keeping families together while they're going through this. There are people that are fighting this fight against cancer that just need someone to say hello. Someone, it's more than just money. It's being a friend.